Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the last lesson, in fact, of this course. We're going to be vectorizing our unicorns. That's a weird sentence. We're just going to be working with the pen tool and the colors. I made myself laugh. And yeah, what we've done is save our image in JPEG, and now we're going to open up a new file in Illustrator. As I was saying in the beginning, we're going to be saving in A4, but when we vectorize, as these files can be made bigger and smaller, and they don't lose any resolution, the artboard we're working with doesn't matter, as long as the end result is something that you like. Here we have our image. Let's embed it. We're going to put it in template mode, so we're going to lower the opacity and block it. And we're going to work either on this layer or below that layer. And I'm going to put it on multiply mode as well so that we can vectorize this easier. And yeah, what I'm doing now is just put in these series of points. So the color palette I'm going to be using. This is a series of color palettes that are going to be using more pastel colors. We're going to be using them with the pen so that we can make this series of shapes that we have here. If you're not great at using the pen, there's a course specifically designed for that. So you can do that before doing this here. Yeah, go check it out. Also, if you want to ask anything, you can put it in the forum, and I'm going to be happy to answer. As you can see, we're going to be going along with the black line that's going to give us that cartoon style for our stickers. I want it to be like this, so I'm going to leave it at like a 6 in thickness. Yeah. And we're going to be adding in those details as we go along with the illustration. We're going to be creating, so to speak, from scratch. I want some details that are in the unicorn to be without a line, like the eyelids. And also, I wanted to tell you that it's not necessary for you to follow the color palette to the max. Because, well, for example, if the unicorn is completely pink and you want to change it at some point using other colors in the palette, you can do that. It's fine. It's your unicorn, man. As you can see, right now I'm working more on the lines, like on Gaussian blurs, the multiply layer, etc. These are, like, in the end, they're going to be modifying, in theory, our illustration for what we want. For the mode that we want to work best with, you know? For example, for the shine I put in the eyelids, I just used a gradient. One of the nodes in it has a 0 and an opacity. And in this way, it looks like a semi-transparent gradient. Well, here would have our first unicorn pretty much done. And as you can see, it's a result that's quite good. It's just a question of now of putting in some filters. So if you want to change the shadows and all of those little details you want to put in. If you have any kind of inspiration or references, I'm working from my mind right now because I'm awesome. I'm kidding. It's because I can't find any other references that that adapted to my style of what I wanted to do here. And well, this is more or less how I would make my anticorn. The manticore. And we're going to go along with that multiply effect, however you want to. Multiply, remember that we're going to be using it to darken and generate transparency, and then we have that light effect as well. I like to play with the fact that some of these areas that we have here don't have a line. For example, the eyelids, that sigh we have there in blue. I'm just seeing how we could do it better. Well, I'll change that as I go. And yeah, that's the thing, adding and taking details and seeing how the aesthetic changes and stuff. It's just playing with the look. You know, just playing with the possibilities. So I'm going to leave it like this for now, and I'm going to move on with the rest of the illustrations. Also, we're going to be working a lot with the clip masks because I think they're quite useful. What I do is I copy that base object on which we're going to be working on, and then we're going to copy it in the same place, select all, and we're going to make a clip and mask to get that result. This way, you're going to be saving time, and it's a way to save time. Yeah, that. And yeah, this is pretty much everything, like, as far as unicorns go. As I've said, I don't think I'm going to leave that last one, that sad one in there. Well, if you see how now I'm just moving on, I'm changing the colors. And I do like the unicorn with more of like a blue hair colors, like a Katy Perry in like 2010, 12. I don't remember. You can just go along testing it out, you know. Right now, as I'm playing with, like, you know, the gradient, I'm going to add that pink gradient on the top of its head to make it even angrier, you know. I'm not going to bother darkening it right now. Maybe I'll do that later on. This little symbol here that we know, it's like the vein on the forehead. It's like famous in anime and Japan. It's a mark of someone who's furious, you know. We're going to multiply, so we have to keep in mind the first one we did, like the shadow, etc. So I made the brush to make a more distorted figure, because this one is like too serious. And also, I'm going to be using pink for the pupil. I think it's more attractive. And the last thing I'm going to do is the table, with the mug like flying through the air and that kind of stuff. And this is pretty much everything for this course. I'm going to leave you with the result in these files. They're going to be in this course. You can probably be able to find it on TootPad somewhere. I hope you really enjoyed this, and you can use this to make your own stickers. Send them, put them on Redbubble, get rich, all right? Thanks for signing up for this, really. I hope to see you in the next couple of classes. I can't wait to like teach you and help you out, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your projects. We love you. Thanks for signing up. Goodbye.